Sunday. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching the replay. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for looking from the watchtower. Thank you for all of your love, all of your support. Thank you, members. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, family members. Thank you all for all that you do. It is a nice day outside. Right now it's 59 degrees, but it's a sunshiny day. So I hope everybody's doing well today, and we are going to get started with the reason I'm here. I am here to do some member shout outs. Thanks to the members. Happy March 2025. Happy Sunday, the first day of the week. I love this weather. It is just nice. It's not too warm and it's not too cold. So we are going to get moving with the shout outs, and I have a few gifted members, but the majority of the members are paid memberships. So thank you. Welcome in. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you for all of your support. So we're going to get moving with the shout outs. Let's see, I'm pulling it up right now. Don't want to miss anyone. Okay. Let's move this over and let's start the shout outs. And I want to say thank you, members, both paid and gifted. Congratulations to those who have been gifted. I thank you so much. I thank all of the memberships, the ones that are past members and the ones that are still members. Thank you all. So I am going to shout out, and a big thank you to everyone. Sweet Ree, Wellness with Frugamama, Praying Couple Cooking Series, Good Eats Homestead, Coach Mary Ma, Heather Hunter J, Ruthie's This and That and Family, Annabelle TV, Kick It with Alvin, Insult to Symmetry, Pretirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more, Fatima Shahida Abdullah, Official Jamia, Crafty Leo, Yaya's Best Life, Unique Speaks. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Sandra Clark, aka Boo Bears. Sammy Joe, 1982 Homestead. OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle. Make This Go Viral LLC. MTGV Crime Podcast. Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. Boss Lady Denise. Crooked Peach, Georgia Girl, Every Woman, Wellness, and More. Charming Tracy Robin, Psalm 146, Home and Garden. Design with Emma. A Resilient Dad, Most Hated Bronze, Flat Power God. GTO Judge. Taweezy, Growing What I Eat. Breeze Omega. T. Racy C. Positive T. Corner. Miss B and Fam. April Showers Network. Lakin Kisses. Me and Mines. VOM, The Voice It Matters. So I'm going back through this list to make sure that I have not forgotten anyone. VOM, The Voice It Matters. Me and Mines. And that is M3 and Mines, M-I-N-E-Z. Lakin Kisses. April Showers Network. Miss B and Fam. T. Racy C. Positive T. Corner. Breeze Omega. Growing What I Eat. Taweezy. GTO Judge. Most Hated Bronze, Flat Power God. A Resilient Dad. Design with Emma. Psalm 146, Home and Garden. Charming Tracy Robin. Georgia Girl, Every Woman, Wellness, and More. Crooked Peach. Boss Lady Denise. Buddha of Destiny, Namaste. MTGV Crime Podcast. Make This Go Viral, LLC. OK Lounge with Gwen Michelle. Sammy Joe, 1982 Homestead. Sandra Clark, aka Boo Bears. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. Unique Speaks. Yaya's Best Life. Crafty Leo. Official Jamia. Fatima Shahida Abdullah. Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and More. Insult to Symmetry. Kick It with Alvin. Annabelle TV. Ruthie's This and That and Family. Heather Hunter J. Coach Mary Ma. Good Eats Homestead. Praying Couple Cooking Series. Wellness with Fruga Mama. Sweet Ree. A big thank you and shout out to all of you. I appreciate you so much. Welcome in Daniel Berry, The Bud Files, Sweet Ree, Unbiased LLC. Hi, Queen. And let's see what everybody's saying. Bud is saying hello, peoples. Happy Sunday. Blessings. Miss Patty says, Sweet Ree. Same to you, Sweet Ree. Sweet Ree is speaking to everybody. Hi Queen Unbiased LLC. Unbiased is speaking to all. And Sweet Reese says, well, Sweet Reese says, thanks. Let's see. Thanks so in, Patty. I appreciate you. Thanks so, I know she's saying thanks so much or whatever. I appreciate you. You're welcome and thank you for all you do. Thank you for the congratulations. Unbiased. She's saying congratulations to all. Thank you guys for being here. I thank you so much. And I am going to tell one of my little quick stories. Hi, Joshua. But the story that I am going to tell, it's real life. It's really not an untruth. It's a true story. Let's be mindful of our actions. And what I want to say is be careful, be mindful of how we treat others, and be careful, be mindful of how we allow others to treat us. That's a two-way street. I always hear the first part of it, but I haven't heard the second part, to be mindful of how you allow others to treat you. Because sometimes in this life, people think they can say anything to you, they can treat you any type of way. And if you are a believer in Christ, you have to fold up, roll over, and not say anything. It is a way to say everything. It's a way. I'm not saying we have to go around being nasty or just talking to people any type of way. And we should not allow people to do us that as well. In the last couple of weeks, I witnessed greed like nobody's business. I witnessed straight greed among a certain family or some family members that I know. All about the money, not seeming to care much about their loved ones, but they're already bickering about money, and the loved one is still alive. But they are talking about money, 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 and what their loved one has. And the loved one just gave them a large sum of money each and still has some money. And that's all they're focusing on is money. One family member spoke up and said that if the family member, the loved one, needs some around the clock care, why not get it? Because it's his money. But when people get greedy, when they become greedy, they're trying to hold on to as much money as they can, and they will not get the services that the person needs, even if they have the money. I saw that years ago when I was doing some part-time private duty nursing in my young life, in my younger days. This lady I was caring for, she was in a nursing facility, and I was just caring for her like on weekends, just 4 hours. And I remember the company that I was working for, a medical center that was connected to a certain hospital. And the manager of that particular company said to me, they're going to cut back on the services for Mrs. So-and-so. And really it was a breeze. All I had to do was just help her with the bath. She would go to the bathroom on her own. I would just assist her, but she would get up and walk on her own. She didn't have a walker or anything like that. She was just in there because she didn't have family members who were willing to keep her at home. And so she had money and she wanted additional help like Monday, Sunday through Saturday. And I would do 4 hours on the weekend each day. So one day, the manager told me that this woman's daughter was cutting back on the hours. And I said, okay, fine. And because I was working on my main job anyway, that was just some little part-time. And so she said to me, the manager, I told her daughter that when her mother goes on, passes on, you're not going to have anything because you're giving it all to workers. So I just looked. I didn't say nothing. I just looked and I listened. So I said, okay, that's fine. So when I went back to take care of this lady on the next time that was my day, like on a Saturday, I told her that I would not be staying long. The hours were being cut. And she said, well, why? I said, well, I was told that your daughter was cutting back on hours. I didn't tell her the second part to the conversation. She said, well, I don't know why. This is my money. It's not her money. And I'm going to talk to her when she comes back to see me. I said, yes, ma'am. Okay, said all of that to say greed. Greedy for money. I have heard of people making statements, somebody is living too long. That is horrible to me. For a person that is just advanced in years, doesn't have a terminal illness, and even if they did have a terminal illness, I would never think like somebody is living too long. So it's all about greed. So let's us be careful of that greedy spirit for money, because that is a spirit that's running rampant out here right now, and everybody is going berserk, worrying about money, worrying about how much money is being used for the person. And I always say that person worked and they prepared, they saved their money or whatever they did. And it should be about the health and the peace and comfort for that person in the last days. Forget about money. You can make some money, but you can never get another loved one. Nobody can replace that loved one. So let's be mindful. And let's see. Oh, absolutely, Miss Patty. Sweet Ree says, sorry, thanks so much. This phone, it is my word. So I know it, Sweet Ree. That happens to me too. I know what you were saying though. SSV Kitchen and Life. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Yes, Sweet Ree, it happens all the time. Joshua said, it's just like that. And Sweet Ree said, my cousin was asking me about my mom's house while my mom was in the hospital fighting for it. Yes, people are heartless, Sweet Ree. Absolutely nobody can replace that loved one. That's right, Sweet Ree. It happened when I was in charge of my aunt and uncle's properties in the state of Louisiana. The day of the funeral, my aunt had already passed, and they didn't have children, so then my uncle passed a couple of years later. You will not believe, Sweet Ree and everybody, we were getting ready to go and funeralize my uncle. How about somebody was calling me on the phone asking what was I going to do about the property? Because they would be interested in renting. I mean, you couldn't even wait until this man was buried. You're calling me while we're in process of getting ready to attend the funeral. People are heartless. They do not care. I mean, what kind of people will do this? And so I understand what you're saying, Sweet Ree. And then another one came shortly thereafter and rang the doorbell telling me that she would like to rent the property. And I told her it wouldn't be for rent. We didn't rent the property. We kept it for a short while and then we sold it. I was not the sole uh, heir of the property because they had a will. But I was responsible for distributing everything to everybody. But the point is, people just don't care. Well, why you're not gonna? No, I'm not gonna rent it. And I kept the property. Well, we kept the property for 2 years after not renting it, and then we sold the property. But I'm telling you, thank you for the hearts, y'all. It's awful, Sweet Ree. It is awful. I believe it. That's terrible. It is terrible. But I'm telling you, we made it through. Joshua Graham, how are you doing? Joshua Gabriel, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. So we have to be careful. We have to be thoughtful and not thoughtless. We need to think before we speak or before we react. We need to ask God for wisdom because so many need wisdom and discernment, because it's sad the way, who is thinking about renting a property, who is thinking about answering questions about what are you going to do with the property. I mean, before it was even 6 months, because things could not be touched for 6 to 9 months is what the attorney told us. Somebody's coming by there. What you gonna do with the boat? What are you going to do with the truck? You know, all of this. What are you doing with the car? You know, I mean, it is unreal. It is so heartbreaking the way people react when somebody goes on. Hi, Nikki, how you doing? Thank you for coming. They knew you would do the right thing. That's yes, and I did. Honestly, I believe in doing the right thing because I fear God. I fear God first and foremost, and I want to do the right thing. They trusted me. They trusted me, and I never wanted to betray that trust. It means a lot when you are trusted. I told about a story the other day concerning Michael Jordan and how the janitor trust him. I don't think I mentioned this when I told the story, but the janitor of his high school trusted him after school hours with the key to the gym so that he could practice. That was trust. And just told him to be sure that he locked up the gym. That was trust. And he was a high school boy. But he never forgot the janitor as he moved on up to success. But it means a lot to be trusted. It really means a lot to be trusted. So I believe, and I've always tried to teach my children and any child that I was responsible for or came in contact with, it means a lot to be honest. A lot to be honest. A lot. Not just when people are watching you, but behind the scenes. It means a lot. It means a lot. Before I would take anything from an individual, I would rather give you something. I would rather pay more for a service that somebody does for me than to underpay people. I remember one time years ago, and we lived in another house, I had this young lady to come and clean out my cabinets for me. She was grown, but she was a young woman. And she would clean houses and do stuff. All I wanted her to do was to clean out my kitchen cabinets. You know, wash them down, clean them out, take everything out and arrange them. She did that and she did an excellent job. She charged me one thing, but I gave her more because I thought it was worth more. I'm not going to shortchange you. I'm not going to take advantage of you. I paid her and I paid her well. She was satisfied. She said, you don't have to give me all of this. I said, no. Then I gave her something that she saw in my house and she wanted, well, she admired it. I gave it to her. Before I took her home, I took her by a restaurant and let her order food and I paid for that too. I would rather give than to take from anybody, especially some people will work you all day for $10. I'm going to be blessed either way because I'm not taking advantage of anybody. I remember when I was in high school, this lady lived down the street from me. She was a retired teacher. Well, I had a main retired teacher that I worked for, and she paid me fine. But this particular lady stayed on the other end of the street, and I used to do some things for the lady next door to her, like write letters and pick up things from the store for her. And she would, and I was in high school, and she would give me $10, $15. I would tell her, no, 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 you don't. She said, but you're a schoolgirl, and I want to help you. I was in high school. So she got the lady next door to her. The lady saw me doing things for this lady, so she inquired. I knew them all. So the lady sent me, her name was Mrs. Nixon. Mrs. Nixon sent me next door to the friend's house and the neighbor. So I cleaned her. I worked all day in that woman's kitchen. Her house, she was a teacher. She had junk everywhere. And so I cleaned up her kitchen. I, just did everything, took care of everything because she really wasn't able to do that. Get out with that noise. I am on live. Put that down and leave it alone. Excuse me, y'all. So I went to that lady's house and I did all of that, stayed all that. That lady gave me $10. Even during that time, $10. So her friend, Mrs. Nixon, asked me, she said, how much did she pay you? Said, because she is very stingy. She and her husband had money, but they didn't have children. She said, she is very stingy. So I smiled. I didn't want to tell her. And then when she kept asking, so I told her, she said, that is a crying shame. She said she knows better than that. She said, I'm going to give you $10 more because I sent you over there. I said, no, ma'am, you don't have to. But she just insisted. She said, all that work you did over there, and she gave you $10. But I just said that to say, that's just never been me. I just would rather give, than to receive. But over the years, I have learned to accept a blessing, but I'm not going to take advantage of anyone. Okay, let's see what Nikki says. Wow, yes, indeed. Yes, it does. And she said, that's so kind of you. Oh, no. And Nikki said, unbelievable. Yes, it happened, Nikki. It happened. $10. I mean, but you know what? I never went back to do anything else for her. I didn't mess with her because I knew she had money. And I was a high school girl. I wasn't struggling or anything. But, I was working to make some change, Oh, my family was taking care of me, but I was just working. I was always that one in school. When I was in school, I wanted to work. I wanted to work. And I worked and paid for my cap and gown. This was high school. Cap and gown, my invitation, my memory book, my clothing for graduation, shoes. I paid for everything because that's what I wanted to do. Sweet Reed, Nikki said, my. Yes, Nikki, it happened. It's a true story. Yes, go get her. I always would work. When I was in college, one time I had 3 little jobs, and then I let one go. And when I was in college, I went to one of those placement places because I was no longer doing the house thing. So I went to one of those job placement places, and that's how I got 2 jobs. One was at a department store, and another one was at a service company. It was called RCA. It was a service company for servicing TVs. So I paid $50 for one of those jobs. They found me that little part-time job. Then I had the other little job in the department store. But I went to a job placement service and paid a little money and got those little part-time jobs. You know, I always did that. And Sweet Reese said, the lady that used to clean for me, I would buy her lunch and give her to. Yes. She said no one else pays her tips. That's awful. Yes, that's right, Sweet Reed. That we just have to be kind to people. We really do. And we have to not take advantage of people. And we can't be so greedy for money that we just lose sight on who we are as a person. But so many people do, they can see nothing but, like I used to hear elders say, nothing but that almighty dollar. And that's that. So we're gonna play a little game, name the number. So I want you guys, the only rule is you must have Cash App. You must have Cash App. And I see pretty much, hi Angie, how are you doing? Welcome in. And I know everybody here. Yeah, so you must have Cash App. But I see one person that I haven't seen. If this is your first or second time here, please feel welcome and do come back. If you are a regular, you already know you're welcome. So we're going to guess the number. I started to do a trivial question or two, but I just said I couldn't. Oh, Cash App is not available in UK. Okay, Angie. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so pick a number between 1 and 60. Pick a number between 1 and 60. Let's go. I don't see it yet. Nikki, bingo. You have it, Nikki. You have it. Let me see. Can you see it? 25. You see that? Is it backwards, y'all? 25. This is the number. 25. Congratulations, Nikki. You're the first one that I saw with the number. You see it, Sweet Ree? Okay. Yeah. 25. So, Nikki, I know I have your Cash App, so I will send you a Cash App. That was quick, yes. So we're going to do one more. One more, y'all. Give somebody else a chance to pick a number. So pick a number between 1 and 60 again. Pick a number between 1 and 60. Let's go. And you can play too, Nikki. Pick a number. Pick a number, Nikki. I don't see it yet. You may get the jackpot, Nikki. She said, I'll sit out this one. Oh, you may hit the jackpot, Nikki. It's okay. Sometimes we'll do it this way. Pick a number. Don't be shy, Nikki. I don't see the number yet. Don't see it yet. Pick a number between 1 and 60. Don't see it. Don't see it. Keep going. Somebody's close to it. Oh, somebody's hot. Pick a number. Somebody's very hot right now. Don't see it yet. Bingo, Sweet Ree. The number is 57. Here it is, Sweet Ree. 57. Y'all see that? Bingo, Sweet Ree. Congratulations, Sweet Ree. Congratulations, Nikki. So I will be sending your cash apps. You see it, Sweet Ree? Okay. Yeah, Joshua, you missed this one. You can't win them all. You win some and lose a few. Joshua, maybe next time. Congratulations and thank you all for coming. I will get those cash apps to you, Sweet Ree, and you, Nikki, as soon as I go off. And I'm getting ready to go off now. You guys have a great, you're welcome, Sweet Ree. You're welcome, Nikki. Have a great and wonderful rest of your day, the beginning of a new week, new month, all of that good stuff. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you, Angie from the UK. Thank you all. Thank you, my international friends and my friends in the USA. I see Maryland in the house. I see New York City in the house, UK, and let's see who else. Oh, Louisiana is in the house. And let's see. I don't know where all of you are from, but just naming the ones that I know. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys on the next video. I want to do an easy peach cobbler. I don't know if I will do it today. It just depends on how I feel, or if I will do it tomorrow. But I've had the peaches for a long time, not a long time, but I've been thinking about doing this for the past month, haven't done it. That would be a bacon, live that I'll do. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for the hearts. And y'all, I think I have, oh yeah, y'all hit those special emojis here. I have some new emojis, y'all. Some members emojis. There they are. So y'all throw up some members emojis before you leave. Please and thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Sweet Ree. I was just checking it out, and I did it okay. Yeah, and I do have, we're going to, real soon, we're going to do some spinning the wheel again. We're going to spin for moderators. We're going to spin for members. And then we're going to spin for everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So I will see you. Thank you for throwing up those emojis, Sweet Ree. And I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you soon. Bye, Nikki. Take care, Joshua. Take care, everybody. Blessings all.